Good morning, children. So I'm going to be doing your literacy videos this week. So I hope you had a lovely weekend, and I'm very excited because what we're going to be looking at this week is one of my favourite stories. Now the story is this one here. So I'm not going to tell you what it's about yet because some of you might have already heard this story before, or I know it's been on the television as a little film as well. So it is a very special story about two characters. And the author of this story is Oliver Jeffers. Okay, now I want to have a look at this front cover. Now the front cover usually tells us what the story is going to be about. So have a look nice and closely at the front cover. And I want you to have a little think about what you can see. So what can you see on our front cover? Have a think. Okay, so some of you might have said you can see a boy. And there's a boy here. Okay, and what else do you think you can see? Yeah, there's a penguin. And some of you might have seen the umbrella. Where do you think? Where are they? Yeah, they might be in a river or the sea or the ocean, but they're floating, aren't they? Can you see they're using the umbrella as a boat? Now, the boy's holding something. So he's holding the middle of the umbrella. He's also holding something here. Do you know what that is? Yeah, it's a suitcase, or it might be a picnic basket. Now, I wonder what will happen in this story. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read the first few pages, and then we're going to stop, and then we're going to think about what we know, what we've read so far. Okay, so I hope you're sitting nice and comfortably. And let's begin. So the story is called Lost, and found, lost and found. Okay, here we go. Once there was a boy, and one day he found a penguin at his door. The boy didn't know where it came from, but it began to follow him everywhere. The penguin looked sad, and the boy thought it must be lost. Can you show me a sad face? Well done. So the boy decided to help the penguin find its way home. You can see here, it's a man and he's standing behind a desk, and on there it says Lost and Found Office. He checked in the Lost and Found office, but no one was missing a penguin. He asked some birds if they knew where the penguin came from, but they ignored him. Some birds are like that. The boy asked his duck, but the duck floated away. He didn't know. That night, the boy couldn't sleep for disappointment. He wanted to help the penguin, but he didn't know what to do. The next morning, he discovered that penguins came from the South Pole. But how could we get there? He ran down to the harbour and asked a big ship to take them to the South Pole, but his voice was much too small to be heard over the ship's horn. Can you make a ship's horn noise? So together, he and the penguin would row to the South Pole. The boy took his rowing boat out of the cupboard and they tested it for size and strength, then packed everything they would need, and together they pushed the rowing boat out to sea. Right, we're going to stop on that page. Okay, so let's have a think about it. What I want you to do is, after you've listened to this video, I want you to have a piece of paper and I want you to write all the things that you now know about the first bit of the story. So let's do it together. Maybe you'd like to do a little bit of a thought shower. So a thought shower is you can write lost in the middle. We know that one because that's what the book's called. So lost. And we know the word and found. Ow. Now that's a different ow sound than what we know, but you can use your own phonics knowledge and write it on your own. So found. And then I'm going to do a big bubble because that's my brain and I'm thinking all about the things that we know now that's happening in our book. So we can look at our front cover for 2 clues. So we've got a penguin, so I can do a line off. We've got a penguin. And we have a boy. 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 Okay. Now, what's happened to the penguin? What's happening to the penguin? He's lost, isn't he? So we know that the penguin is lost. Now, the boy did some research and he found out where penguins come from. Can you remember where he found out where the penguins come from? The South Pole. Well done. So we can write that in our thought shower. The South Pole. Okay, I'm going to stop there, but I want to see you do your thought shower and I want lots of different words on there. Okay, and maybe you might want to have a go at drawing a picture of our front cover and seeing if you can write lost and found. Now, any work you do at home, make sure you take pictures and videos and put them on Tapestry, and I can't wait to see what you get up to. Have a good day and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.